It was still moving.
What up, guys? Just got a new camera, sussing this shit out. Nice. That's something good. Okay, so today's video is going to be on why CrossFitters should do isolation training. Okay, so there's 3 reasons why CrossFitters should do isolation and incorporate into their training. I started incorporating isolation into my training about, I don't know, a year ago, and the main reason is strength. Like, when's the last time you seen a pro bodybuilder that, like, wasn't strong as all fuck? Like, every bodybuilder that I know, you know, shoulder presses 90 plus kilos, like, easily for reps. You know, squatting 180 plus. Like, they're all strong for a reason, you know what I mean? So you need to incorporate this sort of training into whatever you do at the CrossFit box. And yes, I understand that bodybuilding's kind of come to, like, you know, a lot of the use of PEDs, like a lot of steroids and, you know, growth hormones, but still, at the end of the day, there's a lot of natural athletes that I know that do bodybuilding are still really strong, so you should generally incorporate that into your training. Like, it's helped me, like, a ridiculous amount. Without even, like, learning the proper form, because I'm currently waiting on surgery for my wrist, because I broke my scaphoid about a year ago, so, but I've been on a lot of powerlifting, like power cleans, power snatches, because I can't actually land in a squat or have anything pressure on my wrist because it hurts way too much. But ever since I started incorporating, like, bodybuilding, like, my strength has gone up a ridiculous amount. So, like, think about this. So my theory is, if you're in the gym and if you can curl, you know, a 50 kilo barbell or a 60 kilo barbell, then you should be able to clean a lot more than what you normally do, because it's a lot of bicep movement. I know it's a lot of lower back, hamstrings, and glutes, and, like, obviously traps and using the momentum, like, in the technique, but, like, in the second pull, in the clean, like, it's a lot of biceps, and that's where why my power cleans have gone up so much. And I'm not just talking about biceps, like, it applies to everything. So if you can leg press, you know, 400 plus kilos, and then you're, I don't know, doing a lot of stiff legs, and actually training your hamstrings, like, your squat's going to go up heaps. So the next thing, like, not only is, like, that a major thing is, like, getting strong, obviously. The next step would be, like, getting good at volume. Like, all these bodybuilders, like, most of them, you know, get good at, you know, squatting 20 plus reps and kind of pushing under a lot of fatigue. Like, I know a few bodybuilders that can, you know, lunge with a 60 kilo barbell, you know, 150 meters. Like, I've seen him do it. Like, I mean, like, that's just good at volume. Like, and if you apply that sort of training into CrossFit, because a lot of WODs we need to push under fatigue, you know what I mean? Like, I remember the CrossFit Games Open, I think it was 16.1. It was, what was it? It was, pull-ups, overhead lunges, and burpees. I forget the format, but my legs were like shots. You just need to get good at time under tension. Like, all these bodybuilders are great at that, you know what I mean? Like, they always squatting and pushing through a lot of reps, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what we need to apply to our sort of training, you know what I mean? Like, if you can push under fatigue and get good at it, obviously when it comes down to a gassy WOD, you're just gonna kill it. Okay, next thing. So next thing is probably, like, you know, a major thing as well, why I do it myself, is aesthetics. You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want to be aesthetic? And yes, CrossFit has been known for killing gains, but I don't agree with that. Like, you do get gains, but there's no comparison to bodybuilding. Like, the amount of, like, gains you make from bodybuilding is nowhere near compared to CrossFit. Like, you just don't make anything from CrossFit as much compared to bodybuilding. And everyone wants to be aesthetic, so there you have it. You know, there's 3 things that should, you know, definitely consider you doing bodybuilding as well as your CrossFit. Thanks, Tree. Fucking up my video. But yeah, anyways, so there's three reasons why you should do bodybuilding. 1, strength. 2, getting good at volume. 3, aesthetics. And you know what, like, I tell a lot of other friends of mine that also do CrossFit, and they don't agree with doing bodybuilding, but you know what, CrossFit, it has it in its name, you know, constantly varied, you know what I mean? Like that is constantly varied. It is a method of training, and it does apply to our type of training, and you will improve from it. So I don't see why you shouldn't apply it. I remember watching a video that Rich Froning posted. Oh, maybe he didn't post it, but it was about him. He said that he won CrossFit by not doing CrossFit. And you know, it might not be bodybuilding, but I generally think that he had done bodybuilding in his training. That's what he meant. Like, it's not just doing what you see in the gym, like in a CrossFit box, sorry. Like, you need to mix up your training and always keep it varied, and that's what CrossFit is about, is being constantly varied. So you need to start doing that. Like, we don't know, there's been no proof on it, but like, look at the aesthetics on, you know, Rich Froning, Jason Khalipa, Dan Bailey, Neil Mannix, pretty sure that's his name. Like, they're all pretty damn fucking aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like, I generally think they do bodybuilding as well as part of their CrossFit. And that's why they're great at it, because they keep it varied. So that concludes this week's video. I do highly recommend considering incorporating bodybuilding into your training. I think it will help, like it helps me. But that's up to you to try. This is just my opinion on both methods of training. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.